Now that you are in the assistant training course, navigation is just a matter of following the folders in the correct order. Everyone should start off with G Suite Training. Once you are in G Suite Training, the first thing you should do is go into the Google Suite Training documents, and actually every folder you should just complete it from the top to the bottom. That is the easiest way. You do not have to, but we do recommend you going from the top to the bottom, as things will build on each other a little bit. In order to complete some of these modules, you will need documents. You can find the documents here under Google Suite Training Documents. When you click on these, they're all started with Applied Digital Skills LLC, and then it jumps to different presentations or docs. When you click on it, what's going to happen is it's going to ask you to make a copy, and then you'll click Make a Copy, and then you will have access to that document for what you're looking for. This will be automatically saved in your Google Drive, and it'll be called Copy of Applied Digital Skills unless you come to the top and you name it something else. I personally would take out Copy of and just have it called Applied Digital Skills, as it will be higher up in the alphabetical order for your Google Drive. I'm going to click back into the course. I'm going to click back to go back. You can just click the back button to get back where we're going. And if we start off with Google Drive, with every single module here, what you'll do is you click on this link for Google Drive. Yours will probably look a little different. You may have to click Sign In up here in the right-hand corner, and then you would click Start to start the lesson. Now, when you're working through these lessons, how they are is that it is a video with a transcript below. You can choose the playback speed if you want it to be slow, normal, or fast. Some other options you have are to make it full screen. You can change the volume using here, and this is where you'd click play. You can click play to watch. Now, you can have it open in a different screen. I find it's easiest to work with two screens, and I do suggest pausing a lot. You can read the transcript to see where they're going. You can click on the transcript. So I'm going to click Use Lesson Files. It will take me directly to that part of the lesson. This lesson does start off with you downloading these files. If you haven't done that already, that's not a problem. You can do it any other way. I'm going to click out of this. So I'm going to close this tab. And then after you're done, you'll come back and you'll click and take the quiz. We do want you to score at least a 70%. These quizzes are in here as a way for you to get used to the multiple choice questions and the type of questions that are found on the Google certification exam. I will click back to go back to the main folders. And as you can see, we have Drive and Gmail, Hangouts, Docs, Sheets, and Slides. These 45 to 90 minutes, it really depends on the person and how comfortable they are. But that is kind of what Google recommends that they should take. I'm going to click back again, or I can click Assistant Training to go to the very top screen. After you are done with this, we then have the Advanced Suite training, and in here, we go into more in depth with Google Sheets and Google Slides. I find it's easier to break things up a little bit so that way you're not being overloaded with one thing at a time. We then have access to the practice test. Here's the exam guide, but the practice test, I really find it's a good, useful tool to practice with before you take the exam. And then finally, when you're ready to take the certification exam, you'll have to click on Certification Test. You will click Certification Process. And in this new tab, it is going to show you, you'll need to register for the Google Cloud Certification Program, and you'll need to talk with your building principal about getting the $75 paid and how they would like to do that. After we're done, we do ask that you download your certification or when it's emailed to you, and then you can click certification, and the way that you will submit your certification is over on this side over here. It'll say submit. You and I will have another video talking about how to submit and with some pictures on that, but you'll click submit and then you'll click a button for upload and then you would upload it that way, just as a showing that you did finish this. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.